Myself Arijit Das, pursuing BTech from IIIT Allahabad. We are gathered here to discuss some important points on entrepreneurship. Our forefathers and in Bible it was written that art is long and time is fleeting and the grave is not our goal. Thus thou art to thus returnest was not spoken of our soul. What does this mean? These lines mean that art is long, our work is long, but the time is fleeting. So we have to complete our work in the assigned time. So entrepreneurs are those who just complete their works on assigned time, and we are the ones who just follow the footprints in the sands of time. That is the way follow the footprints of entrepreneurs. So guys, we will be strengthening our spirit by putting some questions. So we will go in an arrange. So first question is, what is entrepreneur? So I will be starting from Nipun. Nipun, please introduce yourself.
Friends, my name is Nipun Chindu. So the current point is, what is an entrepreneur? But I believe it's an individual who organizes and operates business. He has the ability to lead its team to fulfill the idea which he have dreamt from his childhood.
Well said, Nipun. Very well said, Nipun.
Thank you.
I would like to add one more point, that the entrepreneur is the one who has his own innovative, creative ideas. What happens? The new innovation will boom in the market, and of course, after some time, it will develop and it will be a good for the society.
An entrepreneur is one who discovers and exploits the opportunities that he can see that others cannot see in the environment. He is a creator who initiates and motivates the process of change.
While we are on the topic, I would like to discuss what is the difference between an entrepreneur and a manager. Entrepreneur is a person who brings a new idea, a new creative, his own innovation. He starts from scratch, okay, and he starts and he builds from that idea and builds an organization from it. While a manager is a person, he may have that same idea and he's just appointed to manage a group of few people so that to supervise. Manager is like a supervisor. Like he will just see that the tasks are completed in time, that all the people are doing their work properly and the right people are doing the right job. That is a manager. But an entrepreneur is a person who initiates the whole process.
So, but at the end of the day, he will be the one who is just going to manage its stuff. He will be the one who is going to and just manage his enterprise.
Yeah, you are right, Mr. Nipun. You are right, Mr. Nipun. What happens? Entrepreneur in a, it is a small business type. There is a difference between a business and an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is a small business. And after some time, that entrepreneur will become a big business. What happens? The entrepreneur is the one who has the ability to lead the business or his own thoughts, his own creative ideas in a positive direction. The second thing is, he must have the ability to adapt the changing environment. And third criteria is, he must have to understand his own weaknesses and his strong points. What happens? Weaknesses, I mean to say that he must have a survey in the market whether his product will flourish in the market or not. These are kind of the things, his thoughts, own weaknesses, like he
Has to be able to
and one more thing,
manage.
most of the small business are the sole property of a certain person, while the entrepreneur is a kind of a group of people who has innovative ideas and they implement to the welfare of the society.
So we have discussed about what is entrepreneur. So we are now looking about what are the qualities of entrepreneurship. So what qualities do entrepreneurs possess? First, they should have a leadership capability. Because a leader is one you have to follow and you choose to follow. So the team you build, you should contact with great team members and you should look about my team is satisfied with me or not, and I am satisfied with their teams or not. And second thing is that there should
be a management like
management quality, project management quality, and
I would like to add more. He must be able to make decisions in any difficult situation. because like if he is having a startup, he manages like investment. He has to manage the investors. He has to satisfy them that the product will flourish. Uh,
In this regard, I would like to add that there was a survey by a person named Napoleon Hill. He has brought a famous book named as, he has written a famous book which some of you must have heard about. It's named as Think and Grow Rich.
I have heard it.
In that book, he says that he did an analysis of 25,000 people, in which he discovered that those people, those entrepreneurs, those who are successful, they take fast decisions and they are slow to change them. If they ever change it, they are slow to change it. While those who are unsuccessful, they do the reverse way around. They make slow decisions while they are very fast to change them. They are all the time change the decisions. They are wavering from their decisions.
That's quite an insightful.
Yes.
That's quite an insightful.
But we have to be fast in taking decisions because we have to be fast in adapting to the environment, to the constantly changing environment. We have to be fast. We have to adapt to the changes. While also we are on the topic of qualities of an entrepreneur, I would like to say that one of the most important qualities that an entrepreneur must have, he must be able to take risks. As we live in India, we are in such a society where everybody discourages. Whenever somebody tries to go for something new, something different from the followed path, from the generally followed path, he is always met with resistance. People discourage him. He must be completely blind, he must be deaf. Entrepreneur also must be deaf to the people and he should listen to his own heart. He must be able to take risks. It's like not following the same path, but it is like taking a trail and it's like taking a new trail and leaving for others to follow. You should be a leader and you should be able to take risks. Taking risks is the most important qualities of an entrepreneur.
Likewise, I would like to add one more thing, that he must have the ability to risk his career also. Because one of the most important things about the person of our age is that the person must have the ability to risk his career. But what happens? We are in the age, we are the person that our age people mainly start a small startup. Right? So the basic, the fear in our mind is about the career. The person must have this strong will and strong ability and strong thoughts to risk his career, and of course the financial things are also important. Means you have the basic thing, everything comes with the money, and the basic criteria about starting anything is money, of course, investment. The person must be able to refrain the constraints, the financial constraints, and of course his career constraints.
Let's ask the one who actually I'm agree with you. He must be courageous enough to take this entrepreneurship, and whenever he faces the failure, he must be demoralized from that. He should learn from that and go on with the courage.
Let's ask someone who actually.
So I would like to conclude with my experience, and in a nutshell I would be giving a brief about the whole thing that is going on in entrepreneur, whatever we are telling. So entrepreneurship, I was just really confused at first when we heard about entrepreneur. I was just thinking that it's a E and why we pronounce it as A. So one of my friends told me that it's the pronunciation according to the enterprise. We tell enterprise. It's not enterprise, it's enterprise. So enterprise and enterprise, the dictionary phonemes are really meaningful. And if you want to learn more about the phonemes have a great role in this subject, entrepreneurship. So why the word entrepreneurship? First of all, Wikipedia is there for the reference, so I would like each and everyone to refer to Wikipedia for the analysis of this word entrepreneur. Okay, I won't explain in detail, you can just see Wikipedia for this thing. My experience was like one day I was just thinking of art, because I am an artist by the way, and art is something which is really neglected in a region like India. So whenever I used to see National Geographic channel, I would see that in America and in Latin parts and in like Canada, position. So art is something which just instigates the seed of culture. And also, if you think, each and everywhere you see there is art. Art is something you can see in form of poetry, in form of sketch, in form of speech, and each and everything. So art should be given some latent structure in this organization or in any entrepreneur. We would be coming up with more topics on entrepreneurship, and today we are just concluding here to strengthen the pillar. I think it's really a fruitful conversation. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.